Welcome, my dear Taurus, to your reading, Messages from Your Ancestors. Taurus, if this reading does not resonate with you, please go ahead and look at your moon rising and Venus signs, as those readings might have more relevant information for you. Taurus, these are the messages from your ancestors, so that's all the generations that have come before, who are on the other side, who are loving you and protecting you. And this is the message that they want you to know for May 2022. So let's go ahead and see what they want you to know right now. Okay. So, Taurus, first message we get from your ancestors is align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change. So they want you to know there is something now going on in your life that doesn't fit in, that is not aligned, that is causing you to feel a little bit scattered all over the place. It could be that you, for example, that you're working in a job that is not that you don't have no connection with, that perhaps you are a very you love animals and you're working in something that has to do with chemicals, or you are a vegan and you're working in something that has to do with, like a butchery. You understand? Something is completely not aligned. It could be love, it could be work, it could be family, and they want you to look at this because it's causing you to become fragmented. And when I mean by fragmented, your energy is becoming scattered. You're all over the place. So this is the first thing they really want you to look at, but we're going to get more information about it. Then we've got a nice message here: break the chain. Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Okay, they want you to break the chain that has been followed from generation to generation to generation. And they're saying it's up to you now to break this chain and to rewrite the future. So this could be, it's very specific for each person. For example, the chain could be perhaps substance abuse that has gone through generation to generation to generation, and that ancestor saying, now it's up to you. You break the chain, you heal for the rest of the generations to come. You are the person to break the chains. It could be anything. Guys, just look back through at your parents, your grandparents. It just could be like the way your parents interacted, where your grandparents interacted with each other, the way they treated each other, or where they treated, the children or the elderly people of the family. It could be anything. It could have to do with money. You will know, you'll recognize a generational pattern, and that you want to break it and you thought you couldn't. They want you to know it's up to you to break the chain and to rewrite the future for future generations. Then we've got Lemuria, which is creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Okay, they're telling you, when you break the chain from what has happened from generation to generation to generation, you create heaven on earth, not for yourself and for future generations. You change something completely. You rewrite, literally you rewrite your future, and you rewrite the future for your children, your children's children, and generations to come. Lovely, lovely message, because you have a lot of power in your hands. And then we've got the card, yes. So for all those Tauruses who had a burning question, the answer is yes. It's just come through. The answer is yes. Okay? It could be for those of you who don't have a burning question, they are telling you, yes, you are the chain breaker of this, whatever this pattern is, and you can rewrite future for yourself, your children, your children's children, and every generation that comes after that. You are, yes, that strong and that powerful. Right, so let's go and get some further information regarding this for my dear Tauruses. Okay, right, let's see what we have here. We've got talent, well-being, lovely, career, and blessings. Oh, that is just super. Right. So now we're getting a strong inclination that when with Align Your Life, there is something that you're not doing. They want you to work with something that you are, like I mentioned before, something that was causing you to be scattered because you were working in something that wasn't sitting in alignment with your deep beliefs. And we've got another thing coming through here, that if you work where you are skilled, where you are gifted, where you are talented, it's going to help you be aligned. So it doesn't mean about being talented in terms of singing and painting and that. Even like the example I gave, if you are wonderful and gifted with animals and you have a special connection, this is a talent, okay? And if you work with it, this will help you become aligned. It's working with what feeds your soul, where you are special, where you hold strong. This will help you to become aligned. Okay. And lovely, strong message about breaking the chain. When you break the chain, well-being in every aspect will filter down into the butterflies, all filtering down into every aspect of your life. You don't have to do much once you break the chain. Everything, because we've got blessings here as well, everything, you can just be still and well-being will filter into every aspect of your life because you have rewritten history. You've broken it. You are the chain breaker. And now things are starting to fall into place for you and the future generations. Lovely. So we've got creating heaven on earth, and we've got an extra message coming through from your ancestors that once this happens, you are going to have a surge in your career. So whatever your career is, once you start rewriting the future, doing away with the old ancestral patterns, heaven on earth comes into play for you, new things, well-being comes in, and your career, they want you to know that your career will come under a new spotlight. It's like one of the new unexpected things that will come in for you, like a whole new light is going to be shed on your career. And then, I love this, yes, all those blessings that have been waiting to come in and have been kind of almost like blocked because of this ancestral pattern. When you break the chain, yes, the blessings are going to all come in and things are going to fall beautifully into place. Lovely, 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 Taurus. Okay, I'm going to now pull an energy card to see the best energy your ancestors would like you to work with this month. Okay, so let's get a nice energy card for you. We've got the beautiful swan spirit. Time for a deep dive. Okay, so this breaking the chain is really, you're going to do a deep dive. You're going to go back, look at your parents, your grandparents, generations before, really look at seeing what these ancestral patterns were and how you can break it and make things far better for you now on earth and for the generations to come. It's time for you to give it some deep thought and really understand how you're going to do this so things can be far better going forward for all the generations, including yours. Right, let's get a final message for the little tarot for our dear Tauruses. Final message for our dear Tauruses. Right, the first card we get is the Six of Wands, which tells me that you are going to be very successful in doing this. Yes, you're going to do your deep dive, breaking the chains, rewriting the future, but you will, if you work on it and listen to the messages, you are going to be successful. Six of Wands is the success card. We got now the Seven of Pentacles, which tells me there will be a period where you will review, look at everything that came before, understand what these patterns were, how they came about, and then you'll go through breaking the chains of things that came before. And our final card is the Queen of Cups, which gives me complete confirmation that you have the emotional strength and the emotional IQ to do this work, to go deep, break the chains, and make it happen. There you have it, my dear Taurus. That is your reading from Messages from Your Ancestors. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, share and subscribe to my channel. And I'm sending you all lots of love.